name is Shelby Emery, and I am the assistant culture editor at the OU Daily.
And I'm Prom Mom, the only musician to ever exist ever.
Yes. So, Prom Mom, with North Music Fest, how are you feeling?
I am super excited. I can't tell you. I'll tell you what. I went to the first Norman Music Festival back in 2008, and I'm so excited to be coming back here and going back and going to where it all started. Right?
Yes.
I'm really excited about it. It's gonna be great.
So, are you like from the Norman area? Did you grow up around here?
I grew up in South Oklahoma City, and then I went to the University of Oklahoma here. Wonderful. I went and got my degree in design, and then I moved down to Austin, Texas. I lived in Austin for about 10 years, and I just recently returned here to the beautiful Oklahoma City area.
Great. So, what brought you back to this area?
Oh, friends, family, and all the good stuff, and also COVID just a little bit as well.
Yeah, that will do it.
It sure does.
So, is this going to be your first time performing at Norman Music Fest, or have you been doing it in previous years?
This will be my first time ever at Norman Music Festival. I moved back here to Oklahoma just a couple of years ago. While I've gone and been to many a Norman Music Festival, this will be the first time that I'm performing.
That's so exciting. So, are you like excited for it, nervous?
Oh, I'm not capable of feeling nerves. I'm ready. More ready than I've ever been in my entire life. I'll tell you that much.
That is great to hear. So, for anyone who doesn't know your music, could you describe your sound in 3 words?
One man synth punk. That's 4, but that's as close as I can get.
That works perfectly. Who are your influences?
Oh my goodness gracious! So I've always been a big fan of synthesizers and anything that bleeps and bloops. But I'll tell you what, though, really a lot of my love of music comes from punk music. I'm a big fan of the avant-garde rock band from the 80s, the Pixies. That's one of my absolute favorites. And that kind of general oeuvre of music is always something that I always stride towards in my own personal music.
Yeah, of course. Do you think that people who listen to your music, also listen to kind of artists that you're inspired by?
That's a good question, and really, I would say it kind of depends. A lot of the stuff that I'm inspired by is quite old, and so I'm just taking a new kind of spin on it. And so, for a lot of people, a lot of younger people, it's something that they're probably not quite as familiar with. So it might be something that's old to me, but still kind of feels fresh and new to others. But I would say absolutely. If you like my stuff, go listen to the Pixies.
Yeah, I mean, I think that anyone should listen to the Pixies.
Absolutely.
Anyways, so
It's good for the heart and
yes,
soul.
Exactly. Kind of shifting gears a little bit. What would you say so far has been the most impactful or like formative moments in your career as a musician?
Formative moment in my career, I've been in quite a few bands throughout the years, and it was finally when I sat down and decided that I wanted to do my own thing. The Prom Mom is nothing but me and my own personal project, and so I'm just really excited to have something that's specifically my vision of what I want to do and be able to share that.
Yeah, so how long have you been doing it on your own as an artist?
I had started Prom Mom back in late 2022, so it's been about a year and a half.
Oh, great. So I also hear that you work at the University of Oklahoma.
I do.
So how do you kind of balance being a professor with having your own musical career?
Oh my goodness gracious! Well, they never cross paths really. I'll be interested to see if any of my students actually show up and see me. But if they don't, well, that's fine. But if they do, you don't know who I am. So
Exactly.
that's the mystery. It's for me to know, for you to find out.
So have you ever seen any of your students at any of your shows or anything?
Oh no, never before.
Gotta keep it secretive.
As secretive as possible. I also play in a lot of bars, and most of my students are under 21.
Oh, okay, right.
Not all of them. Most of them.
So, what can this year's festival goers expect from your show?
What can the festival goers expect from the entire music festival? It's the best music festival in the entire state. It is the best thing. I'm telling you, I've been going to it since 2008, the very first year, where I went and I saw the Polyphonic Spree, the Chainsaw Kittens, and what was the third one? The Starlight Mints go out and play. And I'll tell you what, it was the best thing that Norman ever had then. It's the best thing that Norman still has to this absolute day. So expect a wonderful time. Expect drinks, great music, lots of fun, and just some really weird stuff. Weird stuff.
We love weird stuff.
Oh, I hope so.
If this is kind of a more loaded question.
Okay.
So, if you need to take a moment to pause, that's okay. If you could only play one song from your set list for the duration of your set, what would it be and why?
Oh my goodness, it would probably be the song Cram. And it's my favorite song because it's loud and it's fast and it's angry, and it's just a story about me. It's a little autobiography song about me, and it always starts off the same, which is I'm a rat, I'm a piece of Midwest trash. And so that's what I love about that song, and that's why I just play that one for forever.
What do you hope that people can take away from your music?
Just have a good time. Just have a good time. It's supposed to be fun. Music is supposed to be fun and weird and experimental. And if you don't walk away from a music performance and you're like, wow, that was awesome, or that was not what I was expecting, then what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Go out and see something fun. Get excited about music. Get excited about Norman Music Festival. Exactly.
I have to agree.
Absolutely.
So you said that you're from Norman. So, what would you say is your favorite spot to hang out around Norman, or place to go eat?
Oh man, where to start? I'll just give you the whole day right there. Best place to eat in the morning, breakfast. Wake up, go to the diner. Go to the diner, number one. Best breakfast out there. Okay, lunch. Go to the library. Go to the library. Go have a PBR and a burger over at the library. As a former art student, that's my recommendation for you. And then let's see. After that, you get drinks at the Mont. Go get the swirl. Always and forever. Always get the swirl. And then last but not least, you finish it off with dinner at Victoria's.
Mm-hmm.
I still eat at Victoria's at least once a month.
It's so good. I just went recently. I got some of the tortellini. It was amazing.
That's my wife's favorite. Is
really?
The tortellini.
It's a classic.
She always gets the pink sauce
Me
with
too.
the tortellini. Oh my gosh! Well, you guys would just be best friends.
What does Oklahoma's music community mean to you?
You know what I love about Oklahoma's music community is that it's very, very small, but it is very, very supportive. It always has been and always will be. And I think that that's something that is really exciting about it. You know, every single musician out there, all the ones that I met, doesn't matter what kind of music you play, people are just excited that you're out there performing, right? There's so many great opportunities for live music here in Oklahoma in general, beyond Norman Music Festival. Some wonderful new venues that are popping up in Oklahoma City. It's a place for music and musicians to be right now.
What's been your favorite place to play in this area?
In this area, let's see. Well, in Norman, my favorite place to play is the Opolis. I love the Opolis. I will be performing there on the Friday night / Saturday morning at 1 a.m. I'll be closing out the Friday night show at the Opolis. And that's my favorite place to play here in Norman. In Oklahoma City, I would recommend the Grand Royale. It's a great punk bar as well. One of my favorite places to play.
I just have to ask about the mask. What brought this about?
You know what? I'll tell you what. The real reason why is so I could keep my hair out of my face.
That's so smart.
I didn't want to tie my hair back into a bun, so
Right.
I decided I would just get the weirdest thing I could possibly find, and the internet provides, doesn't it? So
can bring
I
some weird things.
decided to lean into the weirdness of it. So that's where I'm at.
I love that. I need to get me one of those for my hair.
You know what? I've got plenty of them. I'll let you borrow one if you come.
Perfect.
If you come see me perform, you can wear one. I'll let you
Perfect.
have it.
I'll keep
Great.
that in mind. Finally, why should people come to Norman Music Fest?
Because it's amazing. I mean, it really is transformational, especially if you are excited about music. It's one of the best music festivals out there. I mean, I'll tell you what. Again, I said this a couple of times, but 2008, the first time I went, it was amazing. That very first year. The second year got even better than the third year and the fourth year. It gets better every single year. It gets bigger every single year, and there's such a wide selection of stuff to go and listen to that it's just you can't not go and have a good time.
Where are you going to be playing and when?
Oh, I will be performing twice. I'll be performing on Friday night / Saturday morning at 1 a.m. at the Opolis. And then I will be performing at 3:30 p.m. on Saturday on the alley stage behind the garage and all of that stuff. So go check out those two places.
Very exciting. Well, thank you so much. It was great to talk to you today.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Perfect.
I'll see you there.